I got a present for you, Torbjorn. It's my rip tire, and now I'm gonna wait for you, Torb, and I'm gonna give you some more loving. Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and I've just been in my Doctor Who TARDIS of Overwatch. I don't know, but the the beta weekend, the stress test. Well, it wasn't really an open beta, but the stress test invite beta weekend where they invited more players into the and no soldier, you're not getting the health into the beta has just finished, and it was really interesting because it was like going back in time. And I mean, look where I am. Right, this is Hanamura. I'm Hanamura, and I'm on defense. I'm Junkrat, and I'm operating outside the entrance to the point. I mean, this is like inconceivable behavior. Like, I would not be doing this if this was let's say back in the standard beta with the smaller pool of players, because everybody's obviously up more advanced with the game's meta, and it was really funny to me to play over the weekend and see how they're not mistakes, because people need to learn how to play. I mean, hell, I was the same. I was terrible. It's just how it is. I think what I'm going to do in this video is I'll give you some tips, right? I'll give you some advice. I don't want to sound like some big-headed wanker and I'm all this and I'm all that. I'm not. But you will learn this as you play the game. So I guess I would have liked somebody to have told me this before I started playing Overwatch. First thing you need to do is turn your kill feed on. Now, it's in the top right-hand corner of the screen. The reason why you need this on is because you need to know who's died. Because this is Hanamura, the first point. I'm on defense. You see this gate? It's not a barrier to which you cannot pass through. You need to push through that. But if you're Zenyatta, you do not want to stand there like that because you'll get killed. Or McCree. What's McCree doing? What was that? This is very... well, it's not harsh for me to call it noobish behaviour, because it is. This is early... well, it's not noobish behaviour. It's early Overwatch behaviour. This is, I'm going to go in on my own. I'm going to try and kill people. You can see Tracer kept jumping around the back. And in this little clip, ultimately, she does kill me. But she's just on her own. It's like a pointless thing. Like, she comes straight in, tries to take somebody out, and dies. They're not pushing as a cohesive unit. When they take people out, they don't push. They just sit there by the door. And it's very weird to watch this behaviour. Like, I'm expecting the team to push through as a unit, but they just, like, they chill. And they let you kill them. It's like, So anyway, first tip, turn the kill feed on. Second tip, if you're Roadhog, now you should press your E. He didn't, so he died. Again, that was hilarious to me, because I'm thinking, right, he's going to hide behind the wall, he's going to heal, then he's going to get away. I won't be able to kill him after he's healed, but he just carried on running, and I killed him. Yeah, I had my wall hack up, but, well, you know, maybe he wasn't aware of that, which, again, is the whole thing with Overwatch. There's a lot of complexities to the game, the way the heroes work, and, like, Goodbye Mercy, and all of that stuff. Like, I'm here, yeah. I don't move, really, from here. Eventually, I get killed. But I'm just sitting here, and I mean, what's he doing? Rodon, what are you doing? He's going in on his own. Farah comes in. Really, I should have killed Farah. I got a bit excited and tried to shoot with the assault rifle. It didn't really work. Pretty hilarious. Also, another thing I've noticed as well is people just play one hero. Now, I expected this, and I am working on a video which is more of a guide for when the game launches, just to give people a load of basic tips straight away. This video is kind of like, it does give you some of them, I guess, but it's more of a commentary on what I've seen happen, because it was so crazy to me to just go back in time, because this is how, like, it almost felt like I was cheating, right? I know I'm fairly decent at FPS games. I'm not the greatest, but I'm decent. And I'm thinking, right, I know how to play Overwatch probably more than most of the population does now. So I'm going to be a cheeky git, and I'm going to abuse this, and I'm just going to play Overwatch. And it's just crazy watching people come in 1v1. Well, not 1v1, like, they're running in on their own towards the team. They're trickling in, which is the worst thing you could possibly do. And it's like a shooting gallery. Like, what's Reinhardt doing there? What was he doing? We don't even know. He just come around the corner. They know I'm up here. They must know I'm up here. I've been up here for a while. Yeah, they're trying to take me out there, but it's like, okay, whatever. One thing I will say, though, I didn't really notice much toxicity in the chat, which is quite good. I was expecting people to start raging and all of that, but they didn't, and, you know, that was good. So, yeah, you need to turn your kill feed on. You need to push as a team. The reason why you need to kill feed on, because you need to know when people die. So if you kill critical players like supports or tanks or whatever, then you know that's when you need to push. The first point on Hanamura is not an impassable object. Also, that was a really nice charge off Reinhardt there. As you can see, I've got 3 health. Pretty bad for me. Also, one amongst many is in this game with me. You should check him out as well, guys. I plugged him before on the YouTube channel. He makes really great YouTube content. The man's a legend. Go and check him out. Google him. Search for him on YouTube. You'll find him. Actually, that's actually another point, really. He knows how to play the game. I know how to play the game. You can see he's healing me and damage buffing me there. It's like, what are you doing, Tracer? Tracer, what are you attacking me for? Like, that Tracer's got a skin. Maybe she just got lucky and got it out of a box, probably. So what? Nobody would... You wouldn't stand toe-to-toe with the D.Va as a Tracer. And it's all of these kind of complex relationships the heroes have got. Like, there's a turret on top of there, of Torbjorn. Like, what? Torb? That is like... No, Torb, no. I mean, yeah, I lost my mech, but I killed Torb and killed his turret and all that stuff. That's not a very good place for the turret. You know, it's like, what? But on the other hand, it does kind of catch you off guard because you don't expect some things to happen. It's like, whoa, what the hell? Suddenly somebody comes running in and out of nowhere and it just goes all mental. It was really fun, though. This was really, really fun. And I was worried that when the game actually launched, we were going to be in a situation where it's going to be really frustrating. There's going to be loads of toxicity. It's going to be, oh, God, players are just absolutely terrible. Everybody's going to pick Tracer and all of this stuff. While there is, I suppose, a little bit of that, and we're never going to get away from that, it was really enjoyable to go back. Well, again, I sound like an elitist wanker, but to go back to this sort of level of, like, it's very unpredictable. Like, a meta develops, doesn't it, in competitive games? And you get to a point where you expect certain things to happen. If a Pharaoh was flying around uncontrolled, well, what would you do? You would either go to Soldier 76 or you would go to Widowmaker and kill her. For me, I'd probably go into Widowmaker and kill her and be like, well, there you go. You're not doing anything now. If there's the Wombo combo with the bloody Mercy and the Pharaoh, well, I'd do the same thing again and I'd take them out. Because that's me being reactive to what's going on, like, to deal with them, because that's a strong combination. That's not going to happen for a lot of games. I think people who are good with Pharaoh are probably going to be like, yeah, we're going to absolutely wreck people at the start. Even people who are good with, well, anybody, really. There's going to be murder. Wholesale murder. I think people like Genji, Widowmaker as well, probably. And Hanzo, although Hanzo's... I wouldn't recommend Hanzo to new players because you would get absolutely train wrecked because he's very difficult to lead his shots in. And also know where to fire with Hanzo. But anyway, it's going to be very interesting seeing people just get absolutely rinsed because I know what I'm going to do. I'm just probably going to play a shitload of Widowmaker. Junkrat. I like playing Junkrat, but Junkrat's a bit different, right? McCree as well would be one I'll probably play quite a bit because I know I can do loads of work with them and against people who are not necessarily the best. Because, well, I'm not saying, like, they may be better than me at actual FPS games, but it's just understanding the different layers of the game. And I've got so much experience in that. Like I said, I want to try and... I will convey this in the video I'm going to make in the future where I'm going to give you a load of tips and advice. But I just thought this would be interesting to make a video on it because it really was like I've gone back in time. And it was just great. And I hope you guys have been enjoying this sort of... It's not trollish behaviour. I did do some cheesy things with not Torbjorn, with Bastion specifically, like sitting in stupid positions, which I never would sit in a million years, mowing people down as they run past. But yeah, guys, I've been Stylo, so this is Unit Lost. If you like the video, then like the video. If you love Overwatch, subscribe to the channel. There will be more Overwatch content. You can follow me on Twitter as well, guys, which is @UnitLostGaming. And I had a really good time on the beta weekend. And I hope you did as well if you played. If you did play, leave a comment below and let me know what you think about the game. Because there were some connection issues, but I don't think it was too bad. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it at that. I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo.
Epic.